So, wow, that was a fantastic video. You can start now. And so, good morning, everyone. This is super exciting here on this Zoom, especially people who have made time here out. No matter what, you have distracted, you have cut off all your distraction, but still made your presence here today for the Zoom. So make sure that you are consider yourself so special today, because definitely there can be a lot of changes that's going to happen today here in this meeting. So once again, with a round of applause, I would love to welcome all of you here in this Zoom meeting. So first of all, you must be wondering, the minute I just came on the camera, I said good morning. So you must be getting shocked that why is this girl, when it's almost evening, why this girl is saying good morning, isn't it? I'm sure many of us would be thinking that. So let me reveal that why am I saying good morning? See, why are we here? In this meeting, we are here with a purpose of making some money, isn't it? For changing our lives, isn't it? So when I'm wishing you good morning, it means as good more earnings. So let me repeat. When I wish you good morning, it means I'm wishing you good more earnings. So once again, I would love to welcome all the great champs who have taken out time here. Good morning. So today we have gathered all of us here with a purpose, isn't it? So here, if we have to make that purpose come true, let me introduce myself. This is Sonika here, and I got this opportunity of business way back, almost 1.5 years back. And let me tell you, when I attended my first meeting, it was absolutely amazing. For me, the time that I attended, the life that I was having before the meeting was something different, and the life that I started having after the meeting was different. So what happened in that meeting? There was a turning point that actually happened in the meeting which I attended. So many of your turning point can be today in this meeting. So let us have complete focus of at least 50 minutes. And I'm sure that if your focus is there for next 50 minutes, whatever the purpose that you have come here, maybe you wanted to start the new year with a great vibes. You wanted to have a change in your life. You wanted to have a transformation in your finance. You wanted to have a self-improvement, or you wanted to chase your dreams and get a plan for your dreams. Whatever it could be, I'm sure, and I can guarantee you that if you are ready to invest your time or approximately 50 minutes, you will get a plan today, and by your decision, I'm sure that it can possible. So now, before me proceeding, I have a question to all of you guys. Sorry, ground rules I want to say you, but before that, when do you think a parachute will work? A parachute will work when a mind is open, isn't it? So today, let us have our mind open before we getting to know what this business is all about, so that all the information can sink in. Another request from all of you is the entire 50-minute show what you're going to watch. I want you to have a smile on your face, so that you're going to give that energy to the presenter, and the presenter can give that maximum, so that your life can be transformed today, right? So, and yes, keep your mobile on the silent mode. Do not pick up the call, no matter what. Invest your time right now at this moment, so that you can see some changes in your life. So yes, now coming to who are we and what is our agenda. See, basically, I belong to a community of We Champions, and over almost 3 years, it has actually helped me transforming my life. So imagine that I am in a platform of We Champions, which has actually helped me transform my self-development, my finances, my mindset, my skill set. So today you are also getting to be a part of this community of We Champions, wherein you can also get a chance of improving yourself. So now we are on the go to the next level of this meeting. So with a confirmation of all of you, I'm not sure whether is it possible to chat. So please drop a message in the chat box saying that I am ready and I'm excited for this meeting for next 50 minutes. So quickly, in just 10 seconds, please drop a message in the chat section below saying that I am ready. Yes, guys, I can see there are a lot of people who are messaging. So I just want a message from all of you saying that I am ready to transform my life for next 50 minutes. So are you guys ready? Yes, I can see a lot of messages coming in. Okay, just let me read in. Yes, there is Santosh who is saying I am ready. Yes, there are a lot of people who are saying yes, Santosh, thank you so much. So Rajendra is saying that I'm ready. Thank you so much. So who else is ready? Yes, guys, come on. Especially for the people who have come and attending this meeting for the first time, I want you to message me saying that I am ready. Participation involved. Chetan is saying that I'm ready and excited for this meeting. Fantastic, wonderful. Yes, who else is ready? Remember one thing, if you who will get the maximum out of this meeting is by participating. So Lahari is saying that I am ready. Fantastic, fantastic. So remember one thing, Abhishek is saying I'm ready and excited. Fantastic. Faisal is raising the hand and saying I'm ready. Fantastic, fantastic. So if you have given a chance to participate, make sure you involve yourself and participate, because that is how you're going to get the maximum out of it. So yes, Yashika is saying, Manoj is saying, Johnson is saying, fantastic, fantastic. So now with this lot of energy, Masuji is saying, fantastic, that we are ready, fantastic, super. So now with this lot of energy in the room, let us gear up to introduce the speaker of the day, the star of the show. And I must say that I'm super proud to say that he's one of the top leader in my team. And the way that he has grown from past 2 years, it is unimaginable, and it is, I just can't measure the kind of a transformation that he has seen himself. So if I have to give a few background about him, he comes from a background where his mother was a tailor and her father was an auto driver. Understanding the value of money and value of minute every single time, at a very young age, he started to work, and he carries 3 years of corporate experience. Whichever company he went, he topped there because of the talent and the skill. But after that, what he realized was the dreams that he was carrying and the work that what he was doing wasn't matching up, and that's why he decided to do something great. And that's where he came across this incredible opportunity. And when a preparation meets an opportunity, success is there, isn't it? And that's how what he did. He was already prepared, and there was an opportunity which came in, he grabbed it. And today, let me tell you, the kind of a speaker that he has become, the kind of a mindset that he has grown, the knowledge that what he has have, and the kind of a team that he's leading globally. And I'm super proud that he's a part of my team, and he's inspiring a lot of people. So without much delay, I would love to welcome the dynamic young entrepreneur who is a great storyteller. It's none other than Mr. Samson Lawrence. On the screen, please.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Sunika. That was super overwhelming to me. And yes, of course, you are the spark in my life that has ignited me to get this opportunity. And I'm already loving the crowd. These people are super fantastic. Fantastic, guys. Guys, good morning. Yes, can we go to the next slide? Yeah. Everything starts with a dream. So, first thing, what I want to start with, I want you people to grab a notebook and a pen and make a notes of what I'm speaking, because I have few requests from all the crowd, because whatever I'm going to speak, I wanted to ask question after the session, right? From the person have invited you, because that is highly important to understand what you've understood, right? And each and everyone, please grab a book and a pen and take notes of what I'm speaking, so that gives a lot of clarity on what we are spending our time with, isn't it? So the statement goes this way: everything starts with a dream. So what is the dream? So if you ask me what is a dream, I will say it is discovering the reality of educating all mind. Let me repeat it one more time. So discovering the reality of educating all the mind. So if you go back to our childhood days, we all have our dreams. If you ask me, I used to take spiders on the wall and put it on my hand, thinking if it bites me, I'm going to become a Spider Man. So we had a dream, even though it is not realistic, but we should dream something that is even uncomfortable. But what is happening to us in the reality of the world today? So can you able to dream in a reality world which is not so uncommon? So that's my question to all of you, because the programming what we have today towards this world called as the word called as dream, we does not have this education on what actually the dream is. Dream is not something we all get while we sleep. Dream is something that does not let us sleep. We heard the statement, right? So today I'm here to share you my journey in this platform, that how it has led my dreams come into reality when I attended for the first time, like how you people have been attending right now. So if I go to the next circle, it says the dream circle. So what is dream circle? We all dwell in the situation of dream circle. So dream circle is nothing but our income is so small and our dream is so big. So what it is, our income is so small and our dream is so big. So my question to all of you is, if you want to have something which means your dreams, so what you should have proportionate to what? You should have an increase of your income. So it says, instead of compromising on your dream due to your income, increase your income to fulfill your dream. So what the statement says, let me come this way. I was working in a company called as Story Harris Business Solution, and I was having a very good salary in that company. But what was happening, the salary what I was getting, I was not getting the fulfilled salary which was fulfilling my dreams. So I had to think about what I will do in coming 5 years, because I had a dream to build a house to my mom. I had a dream to travel to countries. I had a dream to buy islands. But when I see my dreams is so big, my income is so small, I had to think about it. Because when I started thinking about it, I started realizing why I should start compromising when I have an opportunities in this world to increase my income. So that's the reason I started looking for opportunities all over the places. I started looking for opportunity that how I can increase my income, so that I will not no need to compromise on my dream, whether it could be a traveling, whether it could be buying anything for yourself, or whether it could be fulfilling your dreams, or whether it could be anything that you want. I never wanted to compromise. So I wanted to know a solution to increase my income. And there are a lot of opportunities in the market. So the opportunity will only come when we understand what is the reality of the opportunity, isn't it? Because what we do basically when we want to know about increasing the income, whom do we go and ask the question? We definitely go and ask a question to people, right? Because all of you who came today to this meeting have came here to understand that how you can have that extra money that is coming to your pocket, so that you can fulfill your dreams. So today I'm going to share you certain tips, certain ideas, that how you can increase your income, so that you no need to compromise on your dream. So if I want to learn a cricket, ladies and gentlemen, whom should I go and ask with? Somebody who are expert into it, isn't it? If I want to go and learn a car, whom I should ask with? Somebody who's expert in riding in a car. So ask a question. If you want to make a money, a wealth for yourself, whom should you go and ask? So what do? We basically ask with our friends, our families, our relatives, and our colleagues who are as same as our financial status. And that's the reason we are all struggling financially. The only one solution that gives a that there's only one solution that gives a solution to all our problems is choosing the right person to listen with. So even I wanted to know whom I should listen to, and I started looking around me. There were nobody who were able to guide me that how I can increase my income. That's when I went into internet. I started searching for who is the best person that can guide me. So when I typed who is the best financial advisor in the world, I got a lot of list of people, and amongst that one person have completely changed my perspective of finance, and that person is a founder of Rich Dad company who's called as Robert T Kiyosaki. So who is Robert T Kiyosaki? So he's a gentleman who is a self-made multi-millionaire, and I was thinking about it. If somebody who's a multi-millionaire and he's a self-made person, I'm sure he could be the best person to guide me. But as a person, can I get his time? Absolutely not. So that's the reason the person have written a world famous, a best-selling book called as Rich Dad Poor Dad, wherein it has explained a beautiful concept called as cash flow quadrant. So I'm here to share you an astonishing fact that you're going to get mind blown. So take a note of what I'm speaking. So he divided the entire world into four different parts. So what he have divided into employees, self-employees, businessman, and investor. So he made this category as left quadrant and right quadrant. In left quadrant, employees and self-employees stays. In right quadrant, businessman and investor stays. So for my question to all of you is, who is an employee? So your answer might be, Sam, an employee is somebody who's working for an organization. Absolutely right. So who is a self-employee? Somebody who have his own firm, a small firm, somebody who's a lawyer, somebody who's a doctor, somebody who's a fitness freak, somebody who's an actor. All these people comes into a self-employed category. And who is a businessman? Businessman is somebody who have his own system, and that system is operated by minimum 500 people. And who is an investor? We all know that somebody who invests money into stocks, bond, real estate, debentures, isn't it? So these are the four ways of income that we have right now so that we can increase our income. But the question is, if you look around the reality of what is a quadrant, employees and self-employees, they make an income called as active income. So what is this active income? Let me tell you in a small example. Let's take an example. You are an employee of any company. If you don't go to your company for a week, what will happen to your salary? Let's take an example. You don't go to your company for 1 month. What happens to your salary? Let's take an example. You're a self-employee. You're not able to perform a day productivity. What happens to your day productivity, and what happens to that day income? The income goes zero, isn't it? So the income that you make with your presence is called as active income. So what is passive income? Passive income is the income that you make with or without your presence. And there are two ways of passive income, one that comes from a business and one that money works for you, which is called as investment. For all the people who have a lot of money with you, I would suggest you to go and invest, because that's one way how we can let your money work for you. But if that's not the case, business is the right choice for us to have a passive income. And why passive income is important, let me tell you in a small detailed manner. 90% of the world's population are working, having and earning active income, and just 10% of people are earning passive income. See, ultimately all of us, we want to make money, isn't it? But have you ever thought, once our presence is eliminated from the game, what happens to our income, what happens to our family, what happens to our future? Have you ever thought about it? So this thing I thought about it almost 7 years back. So if you see 90% of people in the left quadrant who are employees and self-employees, these people, they make only 10% of the world's wealth. And if you see the 10% of the people in the world who are into business and investment, they make 90% of the world's wealth. So this made me start thinking that where the money lies in more. because ultimately my dream is big. But why am I getting a small income is because I'm staying in an active income and expecting to fulfill the dreams what I can get only when I have a passive income. So I got my answer. For me to increase my income, I should do something that either a business or investment, right? For all the people who have came here thinking an opportunity of a job, let me tell a small fact to all of you. An estimated 12.2 crore Indians lost their jobs during the coronavirus lockdown in April. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yes. So, this is a reality of our world. I'm only telling which is there in India. If you see in the entire world, there are so many people who have lost their job because the active income, right? Employee and self employment. I'm not against it, but I'm just concerned about it because when you get into it, your income is not just in your hand. It is in somebody's hand that anytime you can lose it, isn't it? So now we let's understand why it is important for all of us to be in the business, because today it is Saturday, right, and Sunday. Have you seen we have a lockdown today, and most of the people near our house, they are like finding so difficult to stay at home because they are dependent on the daily wages. So when we understand the reality, that's how I told you what is dream. Discovering the reality of educating all mind, because if we educate our mind in a right way, we can have all of our dreams coming true. So my duty today is only to educate all of you to understand the reality of how we can educate our mind to fulfill our dreams. As simple as it. Now we understood why business is important for a person, why passive income is important for a person. Now the question is, why most people don't start their business? That's the question, right? Many people, they know there is a money in business, but they stop themselves doing business because of certain factors: lack of money, lack of knowledge, lack of experience, lack of uh, guidance, fear of failure, it takes time, attitude. So this kind of unrealistic beliefs makes a person to stuck in his life. And today I'm going to witness to all of you a business platform where you no need to have a money, you no need to have a knowledge, you no need to have an experience, and you will have a bunch of people, a mentors to guide you, and you no need to think about the failure, and you no need to think about the time, because I'm going to show you a platform wherein it can eliminate all these factors and give you as one solution. So what is that solution and what kind of business you want to do is basically, because it's not just about starting a business, you should also research in background that what kind of business I should start, because without doing a background verification, we cannot decide anything in our future, isn't it? Now the question is, how about we target the need of people? So the business what we choose should be a need of people. If you are sipping a glass of water right away, right, can you imagine without living by water, how long can we live for? Isn't it? Can we live without a water? The answer is absolutely not. That's how we should choose or target the need of people. The second thing is, we should always choose a business that is recession free. Today we are all gathered together. Can you believe that though there is a lockdown, though there's anything that is happening, we are unstoppable because what we are doing is a recession free business. So today I'm going to show you a business that is a need of a people and also a recession free business. Now the question is, what are the business that are recession proof right now? Let me give you a few examples. If you take an example of education, it is a recession free. If you take an example of sickness, that is a recession free. If you take an example of wellness, even that is a recession free. So today I'm going to talk about wellness, that how starting a business of wellness, which is a recession proof and also need of a people, we can generate our income. Now we choose wellness. Now once we choose the wellness, we should also understand, because that was a sector. Now let's understand what industry to choose, right? Because I'm giving you detailed information how to choose a business, so please take a notes. Now which industry to choose to make a passive income, because ultimately we have to understand how we can make to work on a business that creates us a passive income, as simple as it. Now which industry to choose, let me give you a few examples at how we can start making a passive income. The first industry what we have in our list is real estate. So real estate is one of my favorite, and if you want to start a real estate business, the minimum capital is nothing less than 60,000 US dollars. That is the average income what an American spends to start a real estate business. And most of that, out of 100 people, only 6 people succeed. That is a reality of real estate, right? And you can also buy a lot of commercials, apartments, platforms, houses that you can leave it on the rent and you can start making money. That's an option that you can start making a passive income. But the question is, do you have a capital to start a real estate? Because when I saw the real estate as an opportunity, the one thing what I was finding difficult was it needs a capital to run that business. But I did not had enough capital to start the business, right? And the second industry what had was apps, right? Social media. If you see an example of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, all this app today, it is like ruling the internet, isn't it? If I come up with an app like this, if I compete with my competitor like Mark Zuckerberg, then I can make a lot of money, isn't it? But the question is, can we compete Mark Zuckerberg, who's acquiring all the aspects of the internet? My question was, first of all, I don't had a knowledge of creating an app, or I don't had a knowledge to start up my own startup, or I don't had a knowledge to take the business forward. For me, creating an app was not absolutely a choice. And the third option what I had was an option to start my own company. Let's take an example of Infosys, Microsoft, Apple. All these people had a unique idea. So with their unique idea, what these people they did, they gave a solution to people with their unique idea, and that's how the company started, with a minimum capital that has been invested, with a minimum experience and a minimum group of people they're working together. But according to me, for me to start something, a own startup, it was not a right choice for me, because I did not had enough knowledge to start a company. Neither I had something unique that I can provide a solution to people. So even startup was ruled out to me to choose as an industry. And the next industry what I wanted to choose, and the person who's there on the screen is my favorite person, Mr. Rajnikant. I wanted to be an actor. Like, if you be a celebrity, right, any product that you go and endorse in advertisement, you make a crazy passive income. But the question was, have you seen Sam before you came and seen here? Absolutely not, right? Then if I talk something, will that make sense to you? No, because my brand in the market is not too much like how celebrities has. Because if I'm a celebrity, I have a lot of opportunities to make a passive income by branding the products in the market, but I don't have a branding right now. So for me, choosing that industry was little difficult. And of course, I have a craze to start into the film industry. It will take minimum 3 years of time, but yes, you'll see me on the screen very soon. Fantastic. And the last industry, what I saw, which made me like, which came to my mind that this is the best industry for me to choose to make a passive income, that is network marketing industry. Why network marketing industry? What is network marketing industry? Let me give you a small example. Any business that is happening in this world, it is happening through not advertisement, but because of you and me. Let me repeat it. Any business that is happening in a market is not happening just because of advertisement, but because of you and me. That is not 1% or 10%, it is 80%, which is called as word of mouth. Lot of us, we don't understand the concept or the power of word of mouth, and that's what the base of network marketing industry stands for. So what is network marketing industry is something so simple that it is a business that any customer can also be a distributor. Let me come again. Any customer can also be a distributor. So network marketing industry, it gives a platform for a person to create a passive source of income with a minimum setup cost, that gives a freedom of time and location, that gives a personality development, that gives a leveraging your network, that gives an opportunity to be around with like-minded people. So when I got introduced to this industry, I was just mind blown, because I came to this industry to make money, but I'm staying in this industry for the person what I'm becoming, because what I've become in this process is just phenomenal. And I know a lot of people here right now, you're just skeptical about the name called as network marketing, thinking, what is it? Is it a chain system? For all of you, I have a beautiful answer. Please stay at the end, because I have something excited to share to all of you. So what is chain system? Let me give you a small example. Have you all seen this app called as Facebook? Have you all used Geo? Have you all used Paytm, McDonald's? Have you all seen what their tagline talks about? Facebook says a way to connect people. What it says, a way to connect people. So it means what? They are building a chain of network. If you see a Geo, they are building a chain of network. If you see Paytm, they build a chain of network of consumers. If you see McDonald's, they are chain of restaurants, isn't it? So let us understand what is the real meaning of chain system. So chain system is nothing but a network between a company and the suppliers. What it is? A network between a company and the suppliers. Why does people give this a name called as chain system? Because in our society there are people who know but they don't have knowledge. Know and knowledge is a two different concept, isn't it? So that's the reason most of us are financially broke, because as I told you, let us today understand the reality of educating the mind into practicality, isn't it? So I will just give you a small example of this chain system. Any business today that operates, that does not operate without a network. So what network marketing does, it creates a network of people, a network of consumers, and network of distributors, right? So I'll give you a small example, a small testimony of a person called as Mr. Amitabh Kant, IAS officer. So let us see what this person has to tell about our industry, which is called as network marketing industry, right? So Amitabh Kant, he says direct selling industry. So network marketing is in direct selling industry. So direct selling industry is a core component of government's flagship campaign. And you know what? Network marketing contributes to the growth of our economy. If you believe or not, 40% of the growth of US and UK market, they get the entire volume of the money from network marketing businesses, right? So let us understand before how, why, what is the power of this industry, how come it can even contribute to the government's development, where does this people make money, how much money they make. Before understanding everything, I want you to get an idea of what is normal business, I mean to say what is normal traditional marketing and how it basically works. Let me give you a small example. Let's take an example. There is a manufacturer, right? So any manufacturer, whatever he manufactures, it goes to a distributor, and then it goes to a promoter, it goes to a wholesaler, retailer, and a consumer. This is how any distribution model works. So where the concept of distribution came here, let me tell you, we came here to understand how to start a business, point number one. Point number two, we wanted to know what, how to make a passive income. But to make a passive income, we chose a industry. When we choose the industry, we choose the network marketing industry. So in network marketing industry, what do? We do a distribution of products and services. So now to understand, before understanding the network marketing, let's understand the traditional marketing, right? So any manufacturer, whatever he manufactures, it goes to consumers by many people in between, and especially a promoter. So what happens in this way of marketing, in with this way of business when we get started, it is basically a long distribution chain. So there are many people in between, which is called as MAD, marketing, advertisement, and distribution. There are a lot of costs that is involved. And second thing is, what is the demerit of this traditional marketing is, consumer cannot buy directly from the product manufacturer. Why it is? Because there are many people in between who has to market the products, and that's the reason there are a lot of chains that has been put it up in the place. So the product goes from the manufacturer to a lot of people and then goes to a consumer. So what happens in this case, there is a lot of money that is involved in terms of advertising. So when the money is involved into advertising, the company does not think about the quality of the product, because they think about how they can market well of their product. So basically, not a lot of product, but few of the products in traditional marketing are not so good in quality, because they involve a lot of money into advertisement, magazines, radios, and online, right? And the worst part about this is, we don't have any business opportunity being a consumer, right? Now I think you got a little understanding about what is traditional marketing. Now I'll come to how network marketing works. See, how network marketing works is so simple. Network marketing works in a way, there is a manufacturer, Manufacturer manufactures the product, right? And that product directly goes to a consumer. What it means, directly goes to the consumer. So there is no any middleman, there is no mad cost. So due to that, what happens, network marketing products are always high in quality, so that the customer gets satisfaction with the quality. Now the best part and the merit of network marketing is the consumer who's buying the product can also be a distributor. Ask a question, whatever the products you have bought today at your home, it could be the phone what you're watching, or the laptop what you're watching, the dress what you're wearing, anything that you have bought today, did it give an opportunity to make money for yourself? Think about it. I'm sure that did not give you any opportunity to make money, right? But network marketing is a platform that gives an individual person an opportunity to make money. If even if they become a consumer, the choice is theirs to be a distributor, right? Now you're just listening about network marketing just by Sam, right? As I told you, always do not listen to somebody who have not yet made so great in that industry, right? I'm in a process of doing that, but I'm going to show you a lot of great personalities what they talk about network marketing industry, because we usually listen to all this kind of stuff with our friends, families, right? Saying, oh, that opportunity will not work, oh, this opportunity does not work, I have done this, I have done this is not going to happen. We listen a lot of opinions with people in the market, isn't it? But what I've told you before, I've told you, listen to people who have achieved the greatness in any platform they might be. We have to always listen to people who have done it, because you become a byproduct of whom you listen to and whom you stay to. So that's when I started knowing that who are the people basically they talk about our industry, who are the people they basically educate people to start this industry. I just got the first list. It is nothing, it is nobody than Bill Clinton. We all know Bill Clinton, right? Who is Bill Clinton? He's a former US president. You know what this person says? This person says that our network marketing industry gives people a chance, right, to make their life coming in a better way. And he also says that we networkers make their country, strengthen their country and their economy. Can you imagine a former US president is saying about our industry that this strengthens our country? You should start thinking above than what knowledge you have, friends, right now, because what I'm sharing with you right now, this is just unbelievable. And there is a second person, his name is Warren Buffett. We all know this person, we all have been heard, listened, and been learning from this person. Is a great philanthropist, one of the richest person in the world. And he says about our network marketing industry that, not just he says, but out of the 60 companies what he have today, 3 companies are network marketing companies. And he says that this is the best investment that he have ever made. What he made, a best investment, investing in network marketing company. So can you imagine the richest person saying about our industry that we should start thinking about it? So there's another person called as Richard Branson. We all know Richard Branson. Who is Richard Branson? Have you all heard about the Virgin Company, the aeroplane company, right? So Richard Branson is a founder of the Virgin Company. He is a billionaire by himself. He also comes in a list of top 30 richest person in the world. So he says that I'm a tremendous believer in network marketing. I'm a great believer in entrepreneurs. I think all the future jobs in next 20 to 30 years will be created by network marketing entrepreneurs. So can you just think about it? Just think what I'm saying and what he's saying. He says in coming 20 to 30 years, all the jobs what you find in the market will be created by network marketing entrepreneurs. It is not just about money, guys, because as I told you, I came to this industry to make money, but I'm staying here for the person what I'm becoming. I know for the person what I become, I know what I'm going to create tomorrow and how that is going to help people tomorrow. And that's what it gives a person a self improvement by getting involved into this business, right? And next person, Mr. Tony Robbins. See, I'm giving you the examples, not an ordinary friend who's staying next to you, calling you for a puff of a cigarette. I'm talking about a people who have achieved greatness in their life, and these people have topped their profession, and these people are endorsing this industry, right? Tony Robbins is one of the greatest speaker, one of my favorite person, and this person says a single statement that is enough to talk about our industry. He says network marketing is amazing. Like, this just amazed me. All this statement, what they spoke, and what this contribution that they are making to this industry is just phenomenal. And last but not the least, Robert T Kiyosaki. Robert T Kiyosaki is a tremendous and an ultimate promoter of network marketing industry. Though he's not involved in the business, but still is a great believer, and he have written books on network marketing as well. And this person says that always a rich person looks to an opportunity to create a net, a poor person will always find a job to work in a network. So he says in a simplest manner, it is very important for everybody to have their own network to create a wealth. But when you go and work in somebody's network, you will have a living but not a fortune, right? So we have heard about the people outside the country, that what they are talking about our industry. But what about a person who's staying in India? What about a person who have achieved a greatness in India? And this personality whom I'm going to introduce you to, his name is Dr. Vivek Bindra. He's not just a normal person in India, because if you go to his YouTube channel right now, Dr. Vivek Bindra, he have more than 1.5 crore subscribers in his YouTube channel. If somebody have 1.5 crore subscribers, do you think he's a right person to listen to? Because he have also got a Guinness World Record for all his speeches. So this person talks something crazy about our industry. I want you guys to just listen to this video very carefully and take notes as well.
मल्टी लेवल मार्केटिंग के अंदर आप सफल हो या ना हो, लेकिन अगर वहां पे ट्रेनिंग अच्छी हो रही है आपकी, वहां पे लोग अच्छे हैं, उसकी फिलॉसफी, उसकी रूट्स बड़ी कैरेक्टर पे आधारित है, मोरालिटी पे आधारित है, वहां पे ऑनेस्टी, इंटेग्रिटी, कैरेक्टर, प्रिंसिपल्स, वैल्यूज, एथिक्स, इन पे बड़ा फोकस दिया जा रहा है, तो अगर आप विफल भी होगा तो भी कोई बात नहीं, आपको नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग जरूर ज्वाइन करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये आपकी डेवलपमेंट में बड़ा फोकस करेगा। इनफैक्ट अगर मेरी अपनी संतान होगी, मैं उसको भी नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग में कम से कम कुछ समय के लिए जरूर भेजूंगा, क्योंकि इससे इतना डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है, जहां पे पीपल अच्छा हो और फिलॉसफी अच्छा हो, उन लोगों के बीच में आपका अपना ग्रोथ बहुत हो जाएगा। आप सफल हो या ना हो, कोई समस्या नहीं है।
Wow, 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 wow. So this person, he says that he is going to introduce his son to our industry called as network marketing industry. You must start thinking about it, guys. A crorepati is willing to send his son to this industry. It means something is there in this industry, right? So if you ask me that why do I recommend, you have seen a lot of people right now, I will tell you why I recommend this business as a person, why I love this industry, why I'm very passionate about this network marketing industry, is because there's not just one or two or three things to talk about. This is just a complete process of tuning a person into a different personality, right? And today there are a lot of rules and regulation that has been formulated for network marketing business. It is not just you can get just started, but you have to start studying about it. Today the rules have came in a way that you must get educated to do this business, because this business is not just a business, but it is a profession. Like how one studies for MBBS, how one studies for engineering. Today you are going to study about network marketing business in your education, and that's what you can witness right in front of your eyes. This is a Delhi University. They have a subject in commerce. The lesson is network marketing. Can you imagine all your kids today, whoever is watching this video, all your kids are going to study in their commerce network marketing as a subject. Not just a subject, today there is a PGDDS which has came, and this is just blowing people's mind. For all the people who are criticizing this industry today, all of you, I'm going to salute all of you, because for your criticization we are going to launch, we have already launched a diploma in direct selling. So the people who have to get started to this business, all the people who have been invited by the messenger who sent you today this link, right? Tomorrow, for all you people who wants to get into this kind of links, who wants to know this business, you cannot know this business until and unless you get a you get a graduation from a diploma in direct selling. And this is going to be super crazy, guys. And Shulini University has been collaborated with IDSA, and they have formulated this diploma, and today people are studying about our course by paying minimum 1.5 lakh rupees as a admission. Can you imagine it? Now the question is, we have understood what is network marketing, we have got the knowledge about and the real facts about our industry. Now why most of the people they kind of fail in this business, or why there is a lot of no growth for people who get involved in this business, is because of no proper knowledge to select the best company. Because even I once did not knew that how to choose a company in network marketing industry, because there are a lot of products in the market, isn't it? If you go and check for a watch, there are a lot of watch in the market, but until and unless you don't know which brand to choose, which company to choose, which is the best model to choose, you might end up buying something that is not worthy to the price that you put in, isn't it? So today I'm going to give you a knowledge on how to choose a best network marketing company. There are four wheels to choose, so that wheels I will formulate it into these four parts. First is company. See, how to choose a company. Basically, the company, when you go and choose for a company, the company first, it should be regulated with IDSA. So I have just shared you something called as IDSA, right? Especially in India, what is IDSA? It is Indian Direct Selling Association. So Indian Direct Selling Association have their own guidelines. So something, a company which only matches to IDSA's guidelines, those are the best companies to choose. And that company, right, that company should have a right backbone. So whom do I mean by a backbone? Is somebody, a owner. If the owner is correct, the company is correct. As simple as it, right? So you should choose a right person. I mean to say, as an owner, you should choose a right guidelines. The companies that have been regulated, you have to choose a company that is minimum there in 180, sorry, 80 plus countries. You have to choose the company in a proper and researched manner. And second way how you should choose a product is, when you start a company, you should also think, look around the product what they have. When you start a network marketing company, right? So why a lot of people they kind of fail in network marketing companies? Because many companies, they only provide money to the company. For example, you see an example how power comes to a company. A power comes to a company when money goes from the people. So when money goes and there is no value that is flowing from above, that's when people lose money or people fail in a business, isn't it? But when a company is taking money and also providing value to you, and that's the right way of doing a business, isn't it? That's what all of us we are seeing today in the market. So in network marketing, basically the product would be really amazing no matter what company you choose. All the products of network marketing is amazing because of the quality what they have, by eliminating mad cost. The product what you're going to use, the first thing, it should be FMCG. It should be a fast moving consumer goods, and that should also have a unique selling point. It is not just fast moving good, but also the product should have a unique selling point. If there is no unique selling point in your product, then how you're going to talk to your customer, and what is the best thing that you can talk to your customer, isn't it? Because once you have a product that is normally available in the market, then there is no any business deal that we can do there, isn't it? And third thing what we have to choose is, we have to choose a right training system. See, many people start the business but they don't tend to learn. That's the problem with people, because they choose this industry as a quick rich scheme. This is not a quick rich scheme, guys. This takes minimum 5 years to build. So if you are ready to invest your 5 years of your time, by having a right knowledge in your head, I'm sure success is guaranteed for you in network marketing, provided you listen to the right trainer, right system. If you follow a proper system in any company, right, and that system which is regulated with the IDSA model, whatever the IDSA says, that is the best training that we can go up to, right? And the fourth thing what we have to choose is, we have to choose a company that has a proper profit and payout, right? If you choose a company only based on profit and payout, then you're doing a wrong thing. You should choose based on the company, based on the product, based on the training, and then compensation plan, and then profit and payout, right? So when I was just thinking, when I was just researching, so which company in the market that has the best company, the best product, the best training, and the best payout, I was just researching a lot of companies. And out of lot of companies, I choose one company that is the best according to me, and that company is called as DXN. So DXN represent the health, wealth, and happiness. And today, DXN is not just helped in terms of health, but also it has helped people to acquire the wealth and happiness as well, right? So I'm going to show you a small video of DXN, the company what I'm representing to you right now. So please watch this video. Please, Rajendra, help me with this. Wow. So this is the company called as DXN, and why what DXN is famous for? DXN is basically famous for Ganoderma. So Ganoderma is nothing but a mushroom that has a medicinal value, which is called as king of herbs. Now DXN has been there in market since 28 year and listed in top 15 direct selling companies. Like today, we generate nothing less than 1.7 billion US dollars as a turnover, having 15 million consumers and distributors, and that's the capacity of DXN right now. So today we are going to understand that what industry that we are stepping into is not just into network marketing, but also we are stepping into one more industry that is related to health and wellness, because DXN completely talks about health. And when it comes to health, I just want to show you the fastest growing industries today, that what a person can choose to create his fortune. The first industry that what you can choose is network marketing. So according to KPMG Association and FICI, by 2025, the industry of network marketing is going to produce a business of 65,000 crore, right? Because I'm talking about why DXN is so powerful, because one way it is a network marketing company, and other way DXN is also a health and wellness company, wherein in 2015 the total business what happened in health and wellness business, it was 80,000 crore. I'm only calculating the statistics of India, right? By 2020, which was already passed out 2 years back, health and wellness industry have been generated a revenue of more than 1.50 lakh crore. So DXN is a combination of network marketing industry and health and wellness industry. So together, that's what makes DXN an unstoppable company, right? Now, for all the people who are really excited to to know about how to earn money in DXN, I just want to share you few products what DXN has, because without having a product, as I told you, without having a product, there is no business, right? What network marketing does, network marketing solves a problem of a people through their products and generate an income, and that generated income has been distributed to their distributors, right? So the first category of products what DXN has is beverages. So just now I'm just drinking DXN tea, which is called as Gano tea, which is one of my favorite. It is really phenomenal in taste, but not just in taste. I just want to give a small testimony what happened yesterday in my house. My mother, she was feeling so sick. uh, I just came back from my office to my house, and she was completely down. She was completely down. And the moment I saw her, she was having high fever. She was having high headache. So I don't had an option like what I should do. Like I was completely, and then I read recently a book called as Survive COVID by Staying Alkaline. So it says how to improve the immunity quick in a faster manner. I just copied the same thing what Dr. Ifan Koshi told by having DXN products. Can you see a product in between? There's something called as Rosel, right? It belongs to a beverages section, which is high in vitamin C. I gave this Rosel to my mother, and she drank with an empty stomach. And along with that, I gave the Rishi tea, which is a Ganoderma tea. I gave that tea to her, and I told her to keep sipping for every 1 hour. So she started from 9 o'clock till 12 o'clock. Trust me, morning she woke up, she was like completely, absolutely normal. That is the power of the beverages what DXN has. And the second form of products what DXN provides to people is superfoods. And let me give a little description about what this product has been made up of. See, when I talk about health and wellness, when I talk about wellness, wellness is all about something that is natural, right? We all prefer something organic. So we got to know how important immunity is right now in our current pandemic situation. So when I talk about something natural, what people will look for, people look for something that is herb, right? So when I talk about herb, if you go and type it in Google, the world's, I mean to say, the king of all the herbs today, what we have in the planet is called as Ganoderma or Reishi mushroom. So today, the biggest company to manufacture and cultivate the Ganoderma is DXN, because Ganoderma does only one small thing. It will detoxify the toxins from your cellular level and makes your complete system healthy. It does one thing which is called as a detoxification of the toxins, and along with that, DXN also provides something called as spirulina, which is the world's most nutritious food. So when there is a detoxification and nutrition given to body, the body is completely normal. So when I want to talk about the superfoods, I have one more testimony. The reason why I'm super confident about this business and the products what they have is because of my mother. She was having a severe diabetic rate, and I was literally worried about what I should do to her, because I took to hospital. The doctor recommended her some medicines. The same doctor recommended my grandmother same medicines. My grandmother passed away just 3 months back. I was completely worried about that situation. I don't want my mom to go to dialysis and get suffered with that pain. So I asked my friend, I all of you have met this beautiful lady. Her name is Sonika Nagesh, who hosted the show. She is the God messenger. I just called her and asked her, "Do you have any solution?" With a gentle smile, she told, "Yes, I have a solution called as Gano." Much description with her. I bought this superfood, something called as RGNGL, and between there's something called as spirulina. I gave this capsules, which is formulated in terms of capsules and also in terms of powder. You can choose anything that you are preferable to. I gave these three products to my mom continuously for 14 days. And when we went back to hospital, the doctor himself was so much curious to know that how my mother's diabetes went to 462 to 200. And today it is almost 1 year that she's been consuming these products, and her diabetes rate and thyroid rate is completely normal. So I feel super blessed to have these products from DXN, because DXN does not just manufactures product to sell, but they manufacture a product that can solve a people's problem. So what do we do here? We basically solve people's problem but do not sell product, right? So the third category what we have is personal and skincare. Trust me, in personal and skincare, one of my favorite products, most favorite product is toothpaste. So you might be wondering why toothpaste? Because That is my favorite product in DXN, because our toothpaste is not just a paste, but it's a food paste. My mother, she was having even headache. I applied toothpaste to her head, and my father is little skeptical about all these products. Okay, he does not believe it basically on anything, and he was having a severe headache. Even he also had same headache. And what I told to my mom, why don't you apply toothpaste to dad? So he was like denying it, but still my mom, she only applied to his head with a lot of love. And within 5 minutes he was sleeping, struggling with his headache. Within 5 minutes he came outside and he was watching TV. And that, my mom, she asked him, is everything okay? He's like, absolutely okay. From then, whenever he have headache, he don't consume pills. He does not apply this balm. He directly go and take this Ganoderma toothpaste and he applies it on his forehead. And the products what you're seeing, guys, this is unbelievable, because you have to use it to experience it. Because if I start talking about it, I'm going to talk about more than a day about DXN products, and that's how I'm in love with these products. And not just Sam, not just Sam's family, there are more than 10 lakh people in YouTube. They have shared their experiences, that how these products have been helped their family, their friends, their society to improve the health in 360-degree, right? And for more testimonials, I would suggest you to request with the person for testimonial videos. They would be happy to share you all the testimonies that what products can give you, right? And when we talk about the certifications of the company, so we have, name any certifications DXN already have it. And to have the certifications, even if you spend crores of rupees, a certification, this kind of certifications will never given to any company. And DXN have those kind of certifications to their products, to the company, and for all their processing, right? Now the question for people who are super excited to get started with DXN, how to get started is a very simple format that you have to follow. First thing what you have to do is contact your inviter who have invited you for this meeting. Second, this person will share you a form to fill online or offline. Fill the form, submit your documents, Aadhaar card, PAN card, your email ID, phone number, photocopy, bank details, and your uh, your father name, all this kind of documents. You just submit to the person and get ready for the training. See, I don't tell you to get ready for the business, I told you get ready for training. Because until and unless you don't get trained, you're not supposed to build business with an immature attitude. Because we are building a profession, we are representing a brand of DXN, we are representing network marketing industry. Especially we focus more into trainings, right? So now the question is, now what is the setup cost? Because every business have their own setup cost, right? For an example, to start a restaurant, how much could be the setup cost? If I give an example, there is a rental cost, there is a license cost, design and furnishing cost, equipment cost, labor cost, seed capital cost, maintenance cost. So even imagine, starting a small restaurant has a lot of cost that is involved, isn't it? Because nothing is a free lunch in this world, guys. Everything has its own price. To start a restaurant, if it is costing so many of the things, now imagine to start a business with DXN, which is a billion-dollar industry that has an an advantage for all of us to make an income, which is really unbelievable. Now to start a distribution of DXN, just all think about it. What could be the setup cost? The setup cost is just 26,100 only. Basically, DXN does not have any setup cost to start. To start DXN is free of cost. You can start just by filling the form. It is completely free. But to activate your income, there are certain incomes to be activated, which is called a SIMP and IOC, which I'm going to share you next, right? To activate these two things, and along with that, including 2,500 rupees training, this cost has been formulated for the people to make their decisions simple, right? So what are you going to get with this 26,000 rupees? First thing what you're going to get is you're going to get 30,000 rupees worth of products MRP. So the moment anybody starts the business, you're going to get products to use, because any distributor should know what products he have by using it, right? Second thing, you're going to get a business unit code and a back office to track your business. Like for an example, if anybody starts a business, because you're not only going to build a business in India, but you're going to build business in 180 plus countries, because we have access all over the world, because the concept of DXN is one world, one market. Sitting at one place, you can build business in 180 plus countries. Now you get a unit code and also a back office to track the business, what is happening, right? So everything is completely e-commerce and online. And third thing is, you would be plugged into something called as We Champions. Now what is We Champions? So this is a platform, this is an institution which gives us the best training and a support system to build the business. For people who are coming here thinking that how should I do this business, how can I build this business, for all those people, if you have any questions like that, just plug into a system. You're going to get a blitz of A to Z how to build this business. That's how We Champions have helped and touched more than 10,000 people's life, right? And for people who are from different countries, right, the setup cost might vary. Just contact the person I've invited you, understand in a better way. Now, how to make money. Now you got started with a business. Now what are the ways of income that DXN provides? There are 10 ways of income in DXN. How many ways? 10 ways of income that you can make money in DXN. If you see all these boxes, which really not possible to understand in the first go, but still I'll give my best to make you understand. So before me going into an income part, I just want to ask you a question. Now all these 10 ways of income, do you want to do it alone or with a network? I'll give a small example of a formula called as income equals to rate into time. Can we go to the next slide, please? We understood from the beginning why business is important, why passive income is important, right? Why choosing a business with a recession proof is important, why choosing network marketing is important. Now what network marketing gives? Network marketing gives a platform to make a passive source of income, and how that passive source comes by providing solution to people by having a product and services. That's how we provide people all the Ganoderma products. Now to make that passive income come into reality, I'm going to share you a beautiful concept called as income equals to rate into time. Can you see an example of the left person in this slide? The left person, he makes 30,000 rupees, right? How he makes 30,000 rupees? The rate stands for a person's skill and time stands for the productivity that what he is going to invest. Any person who's working in a job or self-employment, they would definitely have one skill. Could be an engineer, could be a doctor, could be a dancer. They have one skill and they invest their productivity multiplied by 8 hours, 10 hours or 12 hours. So based on their skill and their time, they make the sufficient income. But you see the person on the right side, okay, he makes 3 lakh rupees, but the best part is even he have one skill, but what he did, he multiplied that one skill with 8 people around him. So 8 people having one skill is 8 skill, and 8 people spending 8 hours is almost 64 hours. And that's how he's able to generate more income though he have one skill. Think about it. This person in the left, if he loses his life, what is going to be his income? But you see the person in the right, even if he loses his life, he have 8 people who's working with him, so that even if he is not there, his family is secure to generate that income. So basically what this concept teaches us, it teaches us something called as your net worth in this world is defined by your network, right? So if you want to make a lot of wealth in your life to fulfill all your dreams, it is very important for all of us to have our own network. That's what McDonald's do, that's what Geo does, that's what Infosys does. They create a network of people, and with network of people leveraging their time, money and skill, the person is going to create a wealth in his life. Now let's see how are we going to create a network in DXN and how are we going to make money. As I told you, there are 10 ways of income. I'll only share you today 2 ways of income. In your trainings, you're going to be taught that how you're going to be make money in details, but as of now we'll only talk about two income. First income is called as IOC. What is IOC? It is called as icing on cake. When somebody gets started with a business, the setup cost is 26,000, right? Out of 26,000, 20,000 is your seed capital. So once if you shop a product's worth of 20,000 rupees, your IOC income would be activated, because there are three forms of people that we encounter while doing business: people who needs product, people who needs business, and people who needs product and business like me. So for people who wants to create a wealth, for people who wants to create the dream, that life what they want, for those people, they are welcome to start business. And when they start business, they're going to take something called as IOC, and I'm going to show you, once anybody takes IOC in your network, right, what could be your level of income that you'll be generating. Let's see an example. Let's take an example. Let's not talk about we are going to create a network of 1,000, 2,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh like Infosys. Let's talk about in a practical manner. Even if you take, okay, even if you take six distributors in your network, and the first section is called as generation. So generation, rather than taking as a generation, I'll take it as a time. Okay, let us take it IOC as a number of your team, and let's take it the profit what company is sharing and the income what company is sharing. I'll give you a small example. Okay, let's take, you have a distributor network of six people, okay, in a month. What, in a month you take your trainings, you take support of your leaders, and then you have a six distributors in your team who's willing to do business like what you're willing to do, right? Now all these people, when they take IOC, there is something called as sales volume. We do not make money in DXN based on margin profits or based on people. We don't make money here based on people or recruitment. We make money here on the consumption of the products. So anyone who takes a product, for example, I am having a product in my hand. In DXN, to buy any product, if you buy any product, you're going to get a points. So based on points, company is going to share you the income. If, let's take an example, if a person takes an IOC, the company gives you a 10,000 sales volume. So out of 10,000 sales volume, you're going to get 15% in your first level, in your first recruitment of a person who's going to get started in the business. So if you have a six distributors in your team who have took IOC, and company is paying you 15% profit, which is approximately 1,500, or the first generation income is 9,000 rupees. Now what we are going to do in this business is we are going to duplicate the system. So this is the most important thing in network marketing, and the most beautiful concept in network marketing is called as duplication. We are going to duplicate what our leaders and what our seniors have been done or taught to us. So whatever the business you have done, even if you duplicate same in your team, because all these people are going to do business only by having a training. So no need to worry about how to build business, only think about why you should do business. So if you duplicate the same thing until sixth month or sixth generation, can you see the level of income that what you can generate, which is approximately 2 crore 33 lakh 28,000. My brother is clapping already. Fantastic. 2 crore 33 lakh 28,000. It means what? This is the power of the business. If I go to the 11th generation, if you see the income, trust me, this is going to blow our mind, because this is just a menu. This is not a, I'm not telling you can do this right away. No, it requires a bloody hard work to do it. This business is so simple but not easy, guys. But it requires a proper mindset, proper skill set to build all this kind of income. That is why we champions comes into a place to tune you, to help you, to make you understand that once you grow as a person, only your income grows. We are there to take care of the trainings, but the only thing is you have to start, you have to start being a very good consumer of the products. Why consumer of the products? I'll show you one more income. So this is one income, one income that how we can make, just called as IOC. And as I told you before, that you should become a very good consumer. Why did I tell this statement? Is because let's go to Adidas showroom. If you go to Adidas showroom, do you see a man there wearing Nike shoes? If you go to a Nike showroom and see a man who's standing there, who's a salesman or a manager wearing Adidas shoes, no, right? They are the best consumers of their products. Anybody who have consumed DXN products, anybody, I have not seen even a single person saying these products are not good. Everybody who have used DXN products have not just become a fan, they have become a lover of this product. And I see people in my office, they are die-hard fans. die-hard fans. They can't even live without this product even a single day. They act like an addiction. If you've seen these people who smoke, who drinks, right, how they act weird when they don't get the cigarette. People who use DXN products, they act in that way. That's how these products are. I'm not saying this is addicted products, I'm saying this is beautiful products, right? Now all your distributors, when you create a network of people, right, all your distributors are going to be your best consumer, because they're going to get educated on the products. They're going to know what is the benefit of each individual product when we consume it. As I told you before, everybody makes money in DXN based on the consumption, but not on the recruitment. Now anyone who becomes a distributor in your network, right? So now you saw the income that what you're going to make through network. Now I'm going to show you, not just by having one more recruiter, but also by having an existing team, existing distributors also, we can make a very good income. I'll give an example. Let's take your network is almost 1,000 people. Let's take you have a network of 1,000 people. Don't you think all these 1,000 distributors will take bath every day, will brush their teeth every day, will drink coffee every day? So what they're going to do, they're going to only switch the brand of the product what they're using. So once they switch the brand of the product what they're using, definitely they're going to accumulate certain points on their purchase. Now, 1,000 people doing 1,500 points. How much will it cost to make 1,500 points? It is approximately 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. That is how we spend the money on our groceries every month in the mart, isn't it? We go to places to buy certain things to our house, which will cost, definitely in my house, it cost more than 10,000 rupees. Now, to make that kind of to in rather than spending money on the different brands, spend the same money on your brand. So you're not spending extra income, you're spending the income what you're spending outside. Rather than spending, I can say you can use, right, you use the same income to buy the products in DXN. So that will give us a points. Now 1,000 people doing 1,500 points, which will give us nothing less than 15 lakh points in our back office. How many points? 15 lakh points in our back office. Nothing less than DXN shares from 6% to 37% as a profit sharing. Now I will take a least of 10%. Even if we make 10% out of 15 lakh points, our monthly income would be 1,50,000 rupees as a per month income, which is a real passive source of income. Now to make this 1,50,000 rupees, you no need to work, because all that money what is coming through consumption from your network. So that's how Ambani makes money on every recharge that happens, because Ambani does not call you and tell you, please recharge your phone, because you recharge because of your necessity. That's how people are going to consume their product, because of their necessity. But the best part is, because of they are in your network, you're going to generate income. That's the beauty of this network marketing industry, right? Now, last but not least, I'm going to share you something a beautiful that you will be mind blown. I told you, right? I have something at last. This is what I'm going to share you. Let's take an example. We all start our profession. Let's take, there are three people. One person starts into a job, one person starts into a self-employment, and one person starts DX in business. From today, okay, let's consider from today. We are three people. We are starting a job, self-employed, and DXN. And I have choose DXN. Let's take any two of you have choose job and employment. Let's see what will happen to us. Okay, what will happen to us if we are not alive? First thing, when somebody is doing a job, his current income is 30,000 rupees. After 10 years, that person is making approximately 3 lakh rupees as a monthly income. Now ask a question: if I'm into my job and I'm making 3 lakh rupees every month after 10 years, what if I'm not alive? What will happen to me? Ask a question for yourself. Second income, I mean to say, the second category is self-employed business. Many people are so fascinated about to getting started with a small businesses, like a self-employment businesses. I'm not denying it is a very good thing. You can improve your personality, you can make a very good income. But the question is, I'm showing you a income security, right? Any self-employed guy who does 30,000 starting the business, after 10 years that person is earning 3 lakh rupees every month. The moment that person is not alive, what happens to income? The best example is Puneet Rajkumar. We lost a gold, right? That person is a gold and gold actor. The moment he dead today, what is happening to his income? The last category is DXN, right? If anybody is earning, if he starts earning 30,000 rupees in DXN today, and after 10 years, if he starts making 3 lakh rupees in DXN, if in case if he's not alive, that money is transferred to his kids and his kids. So basically the money what you're going to make is not just for yourself but for your generations, right? So this is 3 generation business, guys. So that's the reason I left my 40,000 rupees paying job and doing this business, because I know that today, if even if I'm earning less income, tomorrow my income would be in an exponential growth, and once even if I die, that money is going to my family and their family. And that's the one reason that is keep pushing me forwards to build this business. Last but not the least, I'm going to share you a story. There was a guy who was a farmer in a town, okay, and this guy wanted to marry for a princess. He always loved princess of that kingdom because she was so beautiful. So one day a king announced there's a time for princess to get married because she was almost 25, and they told princess wants to get married, but the guy who's going to get married to princess is the guy who can do one task and he can complete that task. So everybody were excited about what is the task. So king announces that in our palace there is 3 bulls that is there. Any one of you who can touch the tail of the bull can marry my daughter. The farmer was super excited because he always works with bull, and he knows that I can easily touch the tail of the bull. He goes for the first, fill the form, and announces that he will going to touch the tail of the bull. And have you seen this Bahubali movie? There will be a scene that bull comes, Rana holds it. That's the audience what they were all sitting, and he stands in that sand, and there comes a 3 doors. The moment one door is open, there was a huge bull which was 10 feet tall, okay, more than 500 kgs. It was almost like an elephant. The moment he saw that bull, the guy, the farmer, was like completely stressed out. He was like scared. Oh my god, I can't touch the tail of this bull because it is so aggressive and so huge. And he told to that person, the person was standing near the door, to close that door and show the next door. So he changed the door and he saw the second door. In that door, when it was open, the bull what was there inside the door is father of the previous bull. Now this guy again he got tensed because it was 15 feet tall, 1,000 kg of weight. He was completely scared. So big, it was so big and so aggressive. Now he got little scared and he says, not this bull, I'll go for the next bull. And the last door opens. The moment the last door opens, there comes another bull which was so small, so weak, it was not able to walk also. Now the farmer got super excited. He goes like a king walking towards the bull, and the moment he saw the tail, there was no tail for that bull. So let it not happen that the opportunity keep on coming to you and you keep on rejecting. The moment you get a opportunity and you don't find a tail for that opportunity. So here I conclude my presentation. For all the people who have listened to me very patiently, thank you so much. Have a great night. If you have any questions, contact with the person who have invited you, clarify your questions, and welcome to our family. Take care, guys. Bye bye.